UK legend, two-time All-SEC linebacker, UK Athletics Hall of Famer, two-time Music City Bowl champion, Wesley Woodyard. Wesley, thanks for joining us today. How you doing?
I'm doing good, fellas. How about yourself? How's the Big Blue Nation?
The Big Blue Nation is great. Very excited about football and very excited to hear from you. First of all, I'll just start with what have you been up to since I watched you in the AFC Championship with the Tennessee Titans 2 years ago?
Man, you know, I put down the football for a little while and picked up the baseball and became a Little League baseball coach for my son's baseball team. But, no, man, me and my wife, we got into real estate. We got our real estate license, and now I'm just, you know, focused on being around the family a lot more.
Love hearing that you're coaching Little League. I'm sure you're a wonderful coach. Wondering if you get to keep a close eye on the UK football program that's been doing big things here lately. You know a little bit about winning some bowl games, and now Mark Stoops, they've won 3 in a row. What do you think of this run they're on over at the program?
Yeah, it's really great to see the success that they're having, especially Coach Stoops. You know, I think about, you know, the coaches when I was in school, they used to always say, you're going to get better if you get an extra game in the season, and that's an extra bowl game, extra time to practice, and I think that's what they're doing. They're building on their success. They have kids in high school that believe in Kentucky, that want to go to Kentucky and dream about going to Kentucky, and that's where it starts. It starts with a dream, and it starts with putting a goal together and dreaming about it, and I think that's what they're doing over there. They got a lot of kids that came in. The draft success is very good at Kentucky, so now kids can visualize, high school kids that is, can visualize themselves coming to the University of Kentucky, having a chance to win the SEC, and having a chance to play at the NFL, playing at the next level. And, of course, you come in there to play and get some of the best talent in the world. So Coach Stoops is doing a great job with using that momentum and making sure that you continue to buy into his mission and his goals and his dreams.
Hey, Wesley, Adam Luckett here. Speaking of the program, Stoops just reached into the NFL to grab a new offensive coordinator. Liam Cohen kind of comes off the Sean McVay tree. The Rams are going to be running this new kind of wide zone and bootleg game. I believe the Titans, when you were there, ran it with LaFleur and Arthur Smith, who's now with the Falcons, and LaFleur with the Packers now. Just for the listeners, what makes that, I guess, tough to defend, and why would that be an attractive offense Kentucky would want to run?
Well, it gives you more than the typical, you know, we're lined up in a running formation. They know we're going to run the ball left or right. But with this formation, it's going to make the opposing defenders, especially those linebackers, you know, it's going to make them rely more on their knowledge of the football game, I should say, as opposed to their athletic ability. So it's going to make guys think more. And I think in the SEC, the best way to beat a fast defense is to make them think. And I think it's going to give a few wrinkles to their game plan coming in. They're going to have to, you know, prepare for certain other things. And most of the time, that's the biggest advantage for coaches. I know with us, is, you know, we would hear the coaches say, hey, you know, we're going to put this in, show it on film just to make other teams 3-4 weeks down the road get nervous about what we're running, and they may not ever run it again. But it's the keeping guys off balance, you know, the unexpected plays and just that preparation is going to cause teams to, you know, be a little worried about coming up against Kentucky.
I love it, Wesley. Charles Walker here, former player, graduated in 18 under Stoops. I've just got a question for you, kind of a boilerplate. Favorite Kentucky game and or memory from when you were playing here?
Oh, man, I would say probably the Georgia game when we beat Georgia in Lexington. But I could say one of the biggest moments for me was that LSU game. And I didn't make the game-winning stop, but I made the game-winning tackle on my boy Braxton Kelly in that overtime game, man. 4th and 1. My boy Braxton was talking before the play about just, you know, making plays, making something happen. And he gets up there and he makes a huge 4th down stop, one of the best SEC games of all time. And I just remember him. I just remember looking over like, oh, you stopped him, and just ran and tackled the dog crap out of him. So, man, that's one of the greatest memories for me because Braxton was one of me and Braxton, most people don't know, we played together Little League football, middle school, high school, college, and in the pros. Of course, most Kentucky fans know that. But just to share that memory with him, man, was very special. But I got a lot of Kentucky memories, man. Keenan, Jacob, Dickey, Andre, J.D., Craig, man, all those guys we made a lot of great memories together, man. So I love my Cat days.
Wesley, you're known as one of the best leaders to ever play at Kentucky. Give us a moment when, even in your early career, where you had a leadership moment while on the field.
I can tell you what, man. I believe it or not, man, I used to have to fight back in the day. I actually had to fight one of my teammates, and this was going into the finish of my junior year. And we used to do these winter games with Coach Hill. And one of my teammates kind of got out of line, and I'm like, dude, you got to finish the freaking drill, like run through the freaking line. And he got upset with me. And at this time, I'm like, listen, if you're going to try anybody else, don't try me. Just don't try me. So I ended up getting into a fight with one of my teammates. But I think in that moment, it not only made me realize, but it made my teammates realize that, man, we playing with a bunch of guys who care about things, who love this sport, who love this school, this university. And when they come to practice and come to work, they're going to make everybody better. So that was one of the moments I had to beat one of my teammates up to get him in line, man. I still love my teammates, but sometimes you got to fight and scrap, man, to get your message across. Hopefully everybody don't have to do that, but just in that moment, I think that showed everybody that, man, don't mess with Wood. He going to make sure he going to put you in line.
Wesley, you mentioned you're now a Little League coach, doing a little real estate, enjoying retirement, but you're also doing good things with your 16 Ways Foundation. And my understanding is you'll be coming to Lexington soon. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you have going on?
Oh, yeah, we're having our golf scramble here in Lexington, Kentucky. It'll be July 23rd. You can visit our website at 16ways.org/golf scramble to find out about it, and it's at the University Club of Kentucky. So, man, it's a great event. It's a great fundraiser for my foundation to continue to do our work in the community, continue our partnership with places like PAL, the Carnegie Center. We continue to donate journals and hot spots throughout the school year. So it's just something to continue to allow us to be in Kentucky. Again, we're coming there. We're finding different ways we can help out in the community, but we're looking for teams to sign up. Again, go to 16ways.org/golf scramble. You could do $125 per person, or get a team for $400. I'm sorry, $500. I apologize. $125 per person, and even if you don't have a full team, you can come and play a threesome, man. But we're just looking to meet like-minded individuals who really care about changing the city of Lexington and who want to continue to buy into my foundation and just do great work in the world.
Yeah, we love that you're doing that and coming back to Lexington. Again, that's Friday, July 23rd. Before we let you go, we've all been giving our dream foursomes on the golf course with former UK players and coaches. If you could play any round with anyone from UK, who are your other three?
All right, who are my other three? I'm gonna start off.
I mean, Rich Brooks has been a popular pick. I'm not going to give you one, but he's been a very popular man around here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go against Coach Brooks because he didn't ever answer to my tweet. I told him to come to my golf event, and he stood me up. He think he's big time out there catching rainbow trout and shooting 9 and 18 holes every day he wants to. So I'm not gonna draft Coach Brooks. Coach Brooks, that's bull. So I'm gonna start off on the basketball side and bring my boy Rondo back. Along with I can't go anywhere without having my boy Keenan with me, Keenan Burton. He's going to be there with me. And let's see. I might need some help. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to have to go with an all-time coaching legend, a dear friend of mine, Matthew Mitchell. Coach Mitchell is going to come up there. We're going to make this thing happen.
That sounds like a fun group. Are you allowed to tell us any Rich Brooks stories before you go? We're all Rich Brooks fans. It can be quick. I know a lot of them might not be safe for radio, but if you have any good ones, we'd love to hear one.
Man, not too many good stories. Not too many PG stories I can share right here, man. But I'll just say this, man. I love Coach Brooks, man. Everybody in the world, man. I would just give anything to just spend a couple hours with Coach Brooks again, man. Great man. Love Coach Brooks. I think highly of him. So, man, Coach Brooks, we miss you. Hope to see you soon.
Well, we all think very highly of you, so thank you for joining us today, Wesley. Again, that's the 16 Ways Foundation Golf Scramble on Friday, July 23rd. Check it out at 16ways.org/golf scramble. Wesley, thanks for calling us. It was great to hear from you.
Thanks, and thanks to our beer sponsor, Country Boys. Let's go, fellas. Tighten up.
Yeah. Well.